Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to 307 International. This is your boy Dimitri. Olympiacos have just beaten Monaco in game one of the EuroLeague playoffs at CEF. We've taken game one, two more wins, and we're in the final four. Big statement win by 21 points, a convincing win, a powerful win. Excellent display by the team today, and sort of made it very clear that we are big dogs. We are big dogs when it comes down to the EuroLeague this year and winning the championship. We were excellent, in my opinion, one of the best games we've played all season. Monaco, a very tough team, a bogey team for us recently, beat us both home and away in the regular season this year. They beat us in the semi-finals last year, in the final four. They've been a tough team, especially with their defense on Vezenkov. But today we were really good, and I'm feeling really good after that performance. I'm feeling excited, and I'm ready to see how far this team can go and what we can achieve this year. I mean, from the get-go, it was clear that Monaco are better than the 8th seed. Monaco, in my opinion, if they didn't have the extracurricular, the non-basketball related problems that they did, let's describe it as that, halfway through the season, where players weren't getting paid, players left, Spanulis left, the coach, players were getting injured. If Monaco didn't have that and just had kept where they were, I reckon they would have been a top 4 team. They would have been a top 4 team with home court advantage. They were playing well. They've got some excellent players in Mike James, Okobo, Strazel. They're Diallo. They're a blossom game. They're a strong team with strong players. They had a good mentality. Ever since last year, getting to the final of the EuroLeague, I thought this year they're one of the teams that were going to challenge again to sort of improve on the final. To me, they were a championship contender. So I don't think that the 8th seed reflects them. And I think today they showed that, particularly in the first half. They're a really strong team, in my opinion, and defensively they match up really well against us. I know we won the game by 21, but that's not reflective of how difficult it was, especially in the first half. We had, in my opinion, a near perfect game. It wasn't, we scraped by. It was a near perfect game, and Monaco weren't bad. I mean, they were poor from 3, but that was pretty much it. Like in my opinion, they weren't bad at all. So I take today's win in a really great way. I'm really happy with it, but we have to be at that level for the remainder of the games. We have to be at that level on Thursday, and we have to be at that level next week in Monaco on Tuesday, and just done, finish it there. Let's get into the game. I mean, it started... that first half was really like tight and tense. As I said, the defense of Monaco was really good. They contested everything, played really hard. First quarter, they were actually, I think they finished first quarter up by 1, 20-19. The only thing that was clicking well, everything was clicking well, but what particularly made me feel confident and comfortable, even though we were behind, or even though it was a tight game in the first quarter and the majority of the first half, was that Vezenkov was getting looks. The big issue that we had in last year's semi-final in the loss to Monaco was that Vezenkov was just completely shut out the game. Blossom game, Diallo, they all did a fantastic job on him defensively last year. I think he got 7 points in the entire game on like 33 minutes or something crazy like that. So him today starting so well, he had 9 points in the first 7 minutes or something. I mean, he finished the whole game on 20, and I think he got the first 9 in about, as I said, the first 7 minutes of action. So that was really good to see. And that's what, in my opinion, made me feel like, oh yeah, despite Monaco being close, despite them being slightly ahead, despite this being a tight game, I think we are going to eventually win it because Vezenkov, who's so important to our style of game, was getting good looks and hitting them. So that was very important. And then I think what was crucial was in that second quarter, the final couple of minutes where we pulled away and being down one in the last 2 minutes, I think we went on something like a 10-0 run and flipped the game on its head and went into the break 9 points up. That was huge. And in my opinion, a lot of that was down to, I mean, yeah, you have your starters that play fantastic, right? I mean, I'm going to give the props to Vezenkov. I'm going to give the props to Milutinov, who finished as man of the match. But I think in that second quarter, particularly where we made that sort of comeback in the last couple of minutes and twisted it all around. But I think there's two bench players that deserve a huge shout out today. Corey Joseph and Donta Hall. Corey Joseph, who's come as a point guard to rest Walkup, to replace Keenan Evans, who got injured after coming off a year-long injury, got injured straight away in the first game back. Monte Morris hasn't really managed to get settled in. He's been injured here and there. And Joseph came in, I want to say about 2 months ago now, and he's settled in flawlessly. I mean, what a player. In 18 minutes, he had 13 points. He had two from three 2-pointers, 2 from 2 3-pointers, 3 from 3 free throws. So he missed one shot the entire game. He had 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and just 2 turnovers. He had a PIR of 20 in 18 minutes. I mean, this guy, the jokes that were being made about him being tubby and chunky, and yeah, he's got a bit of a belly and he's slow, but my God, he the way he reads the game, he's so composed. He knows exactly where his players need to be. He can create for himself. He even had a post up today at some point. Scored 2 huge threes. Good at distributing the ball. I mean, he's exactly what you need as those supplementary minutes to Walkup. He's that sort of point guard for a team where you have shooters like Vezenkov, Fournier, Dorsey, and you've got bigs like Milutinov and Hall and Jones and Fall who are so dominant under the rim. You need point guards that can just do the basics really, really, really well and distribute and allocate and make sure everything's done correctly and not turn the ball over. And the hustle. I mean, I know he turned the ball over at some point at half court when they double teamed him, but the way he dived on it and the hustle play resulted in the jump ball. That's what I want to see. And I've got to give him huge props. I mean, 14 years in the NBA, played for the team that I support, San Antonio Spurs. He won a championship with them. He knows what he's doing. He's a great pickup in my opinion. And in our Patreon chat, which you can join for as little as $1, shameless plug there, someone actually likened him to AC Law. And I kind of see that. He's bringing something that is very AC Law vibes. The steals, the hustle, the assists, the points, the very, very valuable minutes off the bench. Great mid-season signing. Very, very pleased with him. And Donta Hall, and I've been praising him for the last month or two, ever since Tyreek Jones was signed. So maybe longer than that, but he's been incredible. The attitude he's shown today, he was just absolutely, he was a defensive beast. 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 3 blocks, along with 4 points. But he was just so dominant. Whenever they were getting close, he was just swatting it away. He was a great rim protector, got a couple of big offensive rebounds and huge dunks. My God, in the fourth quarter, a couple of huge dunks. It was a play where Corey Joseph was just crossing his guy over and just going behind the back. Bap, 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 bap. Then he goes under the rim and just dishes it to Hall, who just completely dunks over his defender. Oh, it was just, honestly, it was beautiful to watch. The two of them, huge shout out. They've both been brilliant in the last few months. Joseph since he signed, Hall since we signed Jones, and he realized he has to earn his minutes, and bloody hell, he's earned them. I think he's the second big now behind Milutinov at the moment. I mean, Jones didn't play at all today. Fall wasn't even in the 12. I mean, they both just come back from injury, but you know what I mean. So huge shout out to them. Beautiful. And this is the thing with Olympiacos, right? We have so many capable players. We are so rich with talent. If someone's not pulling, oh, you better believe someone else will be. You better believe that this team has so much to offer that you like Tyson Ward, 4 minutes, he got 2 fouls straight away, didn't come back on at all. But you've got so many other options. Tyson Ward, who's an X factor this season, right? He brings something completely different. He brings that McKissick hustle, putting hands in everywhere, explosiveness. He brings that to the team. Today he played 4 minutes and was done. Didn't come in again. But everyone else was just so good. And we're like a hydra. You cut one head off, boom, another one's there. It's just beautiful to see because you have so many options. You're not just relying on one player. I mean, yeah, Vesenkov in 25 minutes had 20 points, PIR of 15. He was excellent, 50% from 3 from 6. I mean, he was excellent, but it's Vesenkov. You know what you're getting with him. Dorsey, not his strongest game, 11 points in 22 minutes. I mean, this is a guy who's been absolutely killing it lately. But okay, for example, Dorsey didn't perform that well, but when you had 13 points and then you add Joseph's 13 points, which you don't normally get, boom, you're just like, it's just a little bit of everything, a little bit of everyone just pulling in and creating this brilliant team effort and offensive masterclass, really. And the opponents just don't really know what to do. They just don't. Who are you going to shut out? Because there's just so many options. In the paint, we're absolutely dominating. Whether it's Milutinov, whether it's Hall. I mean, Jones and Fall have been out for a long time, but either of them two as well. Which leads me on to the final guy. I mean, Milutinov. Wow, my God. He's been man of the match today. He was man of the match, I think, last game of the regular season against Armani. 13 points. 10 rebounds. So double-double. 3 assists. 1 block. PR off 25. What more can you want from your big man? What more can you want from your big man in the EuroLeague? Like, incredible. He's very correctly deserved to finish in the EuroLeague All-First team as the starter. He's been the best starter this year. He had the most rebounds. He's incredible. He's really stepped up in Fall's absence. And yeah, huge shout out to Milutinov. I mean, yeah, we just touch wood. I don't want to jinx it. But we look complete. We look like we've got our game heads on. I'm really pleased and confident with how this is going so far. I know it's only game 1. Job's not done. We've got a lot more to go, but I'm feeling good about it. I know the next game is in less than 48 hours. It's in 2 days. Seth again. Seth was popping today, absolutely popping. Tickets were sold out in like 55 minutes. I know the game on Thursday is going to be popping. The players need to stay concentrated. Don't just assume because we won by 21 points today that we're going to blow them away, because I think they know how tricky Monaco can be. I think they're going to be confident, but also humble and concentrated. And I think Barzokas is going to do a great job to have their minds in the game correctly. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited to see what happens. As I said, Thursday, less than 40 hours, concentrate, and then hopefully we get the win there, and then we go to Monaco next week, get the win on Tuesday, and end it, and then have a rest before the Final Four. Kill it at 3 games, get the sweep, get it done. Fingers crossed they can do it. But yeah, excellent first step. One of the best games we've played all season. Offensively, just absolutely fantastic. Shout out to everyone, but particularly a couple of the guys that I mentioned, Joseph, Hall, Milutinov, Vesenkov, like those, incredible. But yeah, brilliant. Can't wait to watch Thursday. Let's go. Vamos Olympiacos.